When I tell you, I'm so like my mouth is to the floor. Like, I'm flabbergasted. Good morning, world travelers. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel if you are subscribed, and if you are new, welcome to the world of Wiss. I'm Wiss, and I hope that you do stick around and subscribe to become a part of my world. Today is the start of day 1 of 3. This 3 days is literally what's keeping me going today, because your girl is tired, and I only had 2 days off between my 5-day and this trip. So it's currently 4:03 in the morning. We have a double commute up to base, but once we get to base, we only have one leg to St. Louis, Missouri. This actually was a 3-flight day today. There was a Toronto turn this morning, but it was not commutable, so I was able to drop it just so I could report a little bit later and be at work on time for my new report time. So this trip starts with a Toronto turn and ends with a Toronto turn, so let's see where this 3-day takes us. I'm currently getting gas, and I'll catch you guys a little later. Hey world travelers, so just made it on the aircraft. Our report was 11:35. I think it's 11:35 now. It's not even 11, it's 11:17, and we depart out of here at 12:25. But I had to get on the aircraft because TMI, but my stomach is in shambles. Like, I had something for dinner last night. It was amazing, but it just did not sit well with my stomach, so I'm stuck here struggling. Like, I thought I had some Tums because I'm suffering with some heartburn as well, and I need to pack up. I need to restock like my medicine bag, but I'm gonna pour up some ginger ale after catering is done restocking us, and hopefully that holds me over. And I'm so glad that I only have one flight, but my stomach is going through it, plus it's the time of the month, plus the heartburn. It's so much going on, and I'm just not feeling the best. So it does. Hi friend, how are you? Good. I haven't seen you in a long time. You doing okay? You staying safe? That's good. Sorry, that's one of my favorite catering guys. He always ensures that we're good. But I'm just so glad that I'm working one flight, and that my flying partner is amazing, because I know him, but I've never worked with him. And that's gonna help me out. So I'm just waiting here because he is senior than me, and he's gonna tell me where he would like me to work. You guys know that this trip did have a Toronto turn, so he did work the Toronto turn, but I don't know what position he's in, and I don't want to assume, so I'm just gonna wait for him to tell me where to go. But yeah, let's knock out today, and I'll catch you guys a little later. I'm sorry, I sound distressed because I'm going through it. I'm trying to hold it together, so I'll catch you guys later. Hey world travelers, so we knocked out our one and done flight today. Our flight was like half empty, and I did appreciate that because I haven't had a half empty flight in a while. But it's about 4:05. I did go to the store to pick up some rice, and I had to get some instant rice, and I don't know how I feel about this, because I'm very particular and I'm such a picky eater. But this is gonna go along with my chicken and my veggies that I have, but I am not feeling 100% myself yet, so I'm gonna go take a hot shower, eat dinner, and call it a night early, because we have a 5:50 a.m. van, and tomorrow's a pretty long day, so I want to be well rested, and I want to have as much energy for all 4 flights tomorrow. So that's what it is. We had a great day 1, and I'm about to drink some more ginger ale, eat, shower, and call it a night, and I'll see you guys bright and early for day 2. Good morning world travelers, good morning. Today is day 2 of 3, so that means that tomorrow is go home day. I'm feeling 100% better than yesterday. Been keeping hydrated and took a rest and a hot shower, and that really helped me. But it's 52 degrees out, just in case y'all wondering why is she wearing a scarf. It's like pre-fall, like it's still hot certain places, but in the morning and at night it's a little chilly, so I just bring my scarf. But today is a 4-flight day. We're in St. Louis. We'll be working a flight to Detroit, doing a Newark turn, and then we will be off to Syracuse later this evening. So, long duty day. I need to go downstairs, pick up my ice packs, get a cup of coffee, and we have 10 minutes until van time. So
I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody.
Hey world travelers, whew, what a day, what a day, what a day. I'll pick that up later. It is 7:04 in the evening and I am tired. We just got here and I had to get out of my uniform. I was just like, I can't even, like, usually if I'm starving, like, I'll just like force myself to eat with my uniform on, but I was like, I need to get out of my uniform, eat, and then shower, and then call it a night. But today was a good day. It was just a very long one, a very busy one, and I'm grateful to be done. We have a 5 a.m. van tomorrow, and tomorrow's go home day because it's a 3-day. If I could have 3 days the rest of my life, I would be okay with that. Like, just assign me 3-day trips. Like, assign me 3-day trips. Like, I'm gonna be okay with that. But today was a good day. It's like wedding season because we actually had 4 brides with 4 bridal dresses on board. Like, that's the most amount of dresses I've ever had on one flight. Like, okay, like, I see what y'all doing. And then there's actually a wedding happening at this hotel right now, so that's like, it's wedding season. Like, there's dresses, there's gowns, everyone's nice. Like, I love that for everyone. I love but on our flight from Detroit to here, there was like, we were delayed a little bit leaving because there was like a medical emergency on the aircraft. So when the plane landed, EMTs, paramedics, and like police were like rushing to the aircraft, and like police was coming from the terminal onto the gate and into, you know, onto the plane. And everyone's gonna be okay, but I won't explain the situation to you guys, but it was pretty severe and the crew was a bit shaken up, but it's okay. I'm glad everyone is safe and everything is going to be okay as far as, you know, I know right now. But that's all that I have for you all. Tomorrow is go home day and I can't wait. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow for day 3. Good morning, world travelers. Good morning. Oh my gosh, it is 4:56. We have a 5 a.m. van, so I need to be downstairs now. Today's a 3-flight day. It's go home day. We are in Syracuse to Detroit, Detroit to Toronto, Toronto to LaGuardia. But the thing about today is we have like 2-hour sits between each flight. So once we get to Detroit, we got a 2-hour sit, and once we get to Toronto, we have a 2.5-hour sit. So that means that we'll have to clear customs, get off the plane, go through immigration, and then come back through the terminal because we also have a gate swap. So I'll catch you guys later. I need to put my shoes on and pack up my bags because I hear my flying partners' doors in the pilot's doors opening. So I'll catch you guys later.
Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You'll try to come back when you faint. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous.
Hey road travelers, so we made it to Toronto, and like I told you guys earlier, because our sit is greater than 90 minutes, we have to clear immigrations. So we're making the walk to customs. This is a great crowd coming here.
You wanna get with me, stop. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded.
Hey road travelers, so we are back at our gate. Like, literally landed like an hour ago, but by the time that we had to clear customs and go through security and make the walk back to the gate, we burned an hour. So it's currently 11:48. We're out of here at 1:41. But the craziest thing happened. So as I'm clearing customs and immigration, the guy, I'm literally walking up to the podium, and the guy's like, "You look so familiar." And he's like, "You look like this guy I know." And he says my dad's name. And I'm just like, okay. And he's like, "But he's from Florida. It's an old friend from a long time ago." And then I hand him my passport, and he's like, he says my name. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I remember when you were a little kid." I'm like, what a small world. And he's actually from my hometown. And then he moved to Miami, and now he's in Toronto. But small world. I was like, okay, I felt a little popular. But I was coming here to Canada, and Keith knew I was coming to Canada, and he's like, don't forget my ketchup chips. Every time I'm supposed to come to Canada, I either drop the turn or I swap out of the trip, and I'm unable to come to Canada. So I got him some ketchup chips. These are like exclusively made here in Canada, and you can only get them here unless you pay like $30 on Amazon for them. And then I got an all dressed flavor. I don't know if you'll like it. We'll find out. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. Gonna wait for our plane to come here and then make our way to LaGuardia and then commute home, and that'll be the end of this 3 days.
Most of these things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You wanna hear me up when you make. You'll try and come back when you're famous.
Hey world travelers, so it's been a few days after my trip, and I just wanted to go ahead and close this vlog out. So 2 things. So on my flight from Toronto to LaGuardia, I did have no one other than my Spanish 1 teacher from middle school. So she recognized me, and it took me a while to process who she was, and I was like, oh my gosh, Miss So-and-so. So that was like a great little reunion moment. That was like a day of reunions for me. So, you know, with the mask on, I guess my distinctive features, she was able to spot me out. But you know, life of a flight attendant, you don't know where you're gonna go and who you're gonna interact with. So I was very, you know, appreciative of that. So fast forward on to my commuting flight, LaGuardia to Atlanta, y'all. So something had happened prior to me getting on the aircraft. So the moment that I got on the aircraft, I kind of just wanted to put my bags away and just make my way to my seat and go to sleep. So I get to my row, and there's a gentleman sitting in the middle row, and I'm on the aisle, and he makes this remark like, oh, you come bearing gifts, or you have all the snacks, whoop-de-woo. So y'all remember in Canada, I was telling y'all how I had got these chips specifically for Keith. These chips are specifically made in Canada. You can't get them anywhere else but in Canada. So I'm already thinking like, these chips ain't for me, buddy. Like, calm down, slow your roll. Like, these chips ain't gonna get open on this aircraft. So I don't think anything of it. You know, I put my bags up, put my seatbelt on, and my scarf goes over my head. So fast forward on to service. The flight attendants are like a few rows ahead of me before they get to my row. And I'm in sleep, but I can hear people talking. But there's this smell that I can't seem to shake off, y'all. And this smell, it's a very distinctive smell, but it's a strong smell. If you know me, my sense of smell is like A1, top tier. Like, nothing could get past me. So I slowly take my scarf off because I'm like, what is this smell? Y'all, the man done took Keith's chips and is crushing them. He done already ate a bag, and he's in the middle of eating the second bag.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
When I tell you, I'm so like, my mouth is to the floor. Like, I'm flabbergasted. Like, I'm so perplexed at what's happening. So I asked him, are you serious? I just remember saying, are you serious? And he's looking at me like dumbfounded. Like, he don't know what I'm talking about, and says, what? These are mine. Y'all, these was for Keith. Like, I was so excited to like buy these chips in Canada, bring them to my man, and see, you know, the expression on his face. Like, this was an act of service from my heart to him. And this man just robbed that from me. So that means that he went in my possession, in my personal space, in my seat pocket, grabbed the chips, ate them, and then acted like those were his from the beginning. So at this point, the flight attendants are overhearing what's happening, and they come over like, what's wrong? What's happening? What can I do? And they're trying to compensate for the loss. They're thinking it's just some basic Lay's, some basic Ruffles, some Doritos. I'm like, nah, this man just took some chips that didn't belong to him, and he playing it off like it's his. Everyone around him is looking like, why would you do something like that? Even the guy in the next row is like, yeah, them ketchup chips specially made like in Canada. You can't get those anywhere. So they're trying to give me some snacks and give me a snack box, you know, just saying, you know, what can we get for you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm grateful for this, but these are specialty made chips that was for someone else that he took. He never apologized. He wasn't sympathetic to the issue that happened. And I was just like, this just kind of set me off, because y'all already knew I was dealing with something prior. So now I'm really thinking like, this man really stole something that wasn't for him. So it wasn't even the fact that he ate the chips. It was that he ate something, he plotted on it, and this was premeditated. Like, he knew what he was out to do. Like, he was just out to eat them chips, and he know they wasn't his. Big or small, you don't take nothing that's not for yours, especially if you didn't bring it on the plane. Like, this man is really a whole cheap thief on this aircraft. Like, y'all can't even leave your snacks unattended. Like, he stole something that wasn't for him. Like, I'm to this day, like, I'm like really thinking about it, and it's getting me upset all over again. I'm just like, it's a respect thing. I would never get on an aircraft and take something that wasn't mine and eat. Like, you don't know what something, I could have like laced them chips and like, you know, you don't know, like, you don't touch things that's not yours. So the rest of the flight, I couldn't even fall back asleep. Like, literally, I got one eye on this man because I can't even trust him. If he took chips, what else is he gonna take? Like, I got my whole bag like in front of my legs. Like, so that was that. Now I gotta pick up or find another Canada layover to make up this loss for my man, because Keith needs to get these chips at this point. Like at this point, I need to get these chips. I ain't dropping no more Canada turns. Like, at this point, I need to pick up a Canada trip. So that was my little story time. We just hit over 1,000+ subscribers, so just double check that you are subscribing. It's only up from here. This is Vlogtober day 2, so you know, if you watched yesterday's vlog, then you already know what time it is. We're gonna comment bridal emoji, so drop a bridal emoji to let me know that you watched this video, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for Vlogtober day 3. Bye, road, bye.